Raja Dahir, the last Hindu emperor and probably the last Maharaja of Akhand Bharat's Sindh kingdom before the Barbaric Islam attacks began. It is our misfortune that the last Hindu Maharaja who saved India till the time from the attacks was also the last Hindu Maharaja of our ancient India. Raja Dahir Sen is referred to as Dahir of Ravor or Dahir-aud, according to the Cachnama recorded by Biladhuri, an Arab historian employed by the Caliphate. Naturally strong, these Sindhi kings had a vast empire stretching from Kashmir border in the east to Makran to the west, and from the mouth of the Tigris River on the north to the coast of Sri Lanka in the south. But during Maharaja Dahir's reign, he had to face armed invasions from the Umayyad Caliphate, and even though the Sindh Empire was very powerful at the time due to the backstabs of his associates on one hand and the betrayal of trust by his friends on the other, Maharaja Dahir was eventually got defeated and captured. According to the Cachnama, one of the reasons for the repeated brutal attacks against Raja Dahir's kingdom by the Umayyad Caliphate and the governor of Basra, the present Iraq, Al-Hajjaj ibn Yusuf, was that the ships carrying the gifts from the king of Serendip, that is modern-day Sri Lanka, and the Sindh coasts of Dahir were robbed by the so-called pirates who were working under Raja Dahir in 700 CE as per their false and baseless accusations. Another reason for the attacks was that the Raja Dahir had defeated the Arabs so badly earlier during the twin battles of Dahir. Arab commanders Ubaidullah and Budail or Basil were killed in the battle by the Sindhis under Jaisiya, the son of Raja Dahir. According to the Cachnama, when the news of Basil's death reached the Iraqi commander Hazzaz, he was so distressed and became so hysterical over their deaths, which led to the ill-fated invasion of Muhammad bin Qasim on Sindh. Then Raja Dahir called upon his friends and army chiefs and held a secret meeting. In this meeting, the Prime Minister of Raja Dahir suggested that they should approach one of the other kings of India and seek their shelter, for which Dahir did not agree. Then he suggested that at least the family of the Maharaja should be sent to any neighboring Indian kingdom. Dahir was enraged at this suggestion, saying, "I can't do this. Tomorrow not me, but my entire dynasty will go down in history as a family of traitors. This is against our tradition. I will not take refuge at any cost." Dahir is back in action. He was determined to protect his motherland with his small army. "This land is not only mine, but it also belongs to every man whose blood contains Hindutva in their veins. So let us fight all together," he shouted. In the year 711, Muhammad bin Qasim attacked Dahir and on Al-Hajjaj's orders freed the former captives held as prisoners under Raja Dahir. In this case, to save their lives, the incompetents, defectors, the defeated warlords and traitors took shelter under the attackers as usual, either to get converted to desert religion or eventually to their brutal death. From Dahir, bin Qasim went to Nirong for arms and supplies. The Buddhist governor of the city Nirong was the first to admit defeat and surrender as a vassal of the Caliphate. This was destined to happen when a king finds solace in peace as a disguise of cowardice, which the history has proved in every Buddhist kingdom, be it Malaya, Bali, Indonesia, or the kingdom of Samrat Ashoka. Soon the armies of Muhammad bin Qasim captured Sivistan and secured the allegiance of many tribal chiefs who have protected the surrounding area from the armed attacks till that time. Muhammad bin Qasim combined forces also captured the fort of Sesame and annexed the territories west of the Indus, thus enlisting the support of local tribes like the Maids, who were till then loyal to the formidable Maharaja Dahir Sen, and the Buddhist rulers of Neron, Bajra, Khaka, Kolak and Sivistan, adding their respective military might as infantry to his army. Muhammad bin Qasim defeated Dahir and captured his eastern territories. All these parts were merged into the Umayyad Caliphate. Maharaja Dahir tried his best to prevent Muhammad bin Qasim from crossing the Indus River. moving his forces to the eastern bank of the Indus River. Eventually, however, Qasim crossed the river and defeated his forces at the region of Jithor, led by Dahir's son Jaysia. Qasim fought Dahir at Ravor in 711, eventually killing him. The first example of the savage frenzy of Islam's cruel demons was the beheading of any Hindu king and stamping them as kafirs. Even today we continue to see these converted Hindu participating in such monstrous acts under the name of Islam. Neither the body nor the head of Raja Dahir was handed over to the Dahir family, but instead delivered to the family of Muhammad bin Qasim. Hence, Raja Dahir's body was not given any dignified cremation rites. The unfortunate irony is the average human values practiced by any nation in the world were never considered by any of these monstrous kings of hardcore Islam, who only know two divisions in the humans, kafirs and non-kafirs. Just to bring to your humble notice are the recent killings across the world by the Islamists, the converted humans, who stamp all the non-Muslims as kafirs, and even the Iranis, Kurds, Afghanistans, Pakistanis and other sects of Muslims also get branded as kafirs, which the world has seen already. We have also seen incidents in history where Prophet Muhammad's heirs and sons were also got brutally killed for selfish reasons, as Raja Dahir also given shelter to Prophet Muhammad's progeny, which in turn became a reason for their attack. As a great hero, Raja Dahir sacrificed all the royal comforts for his country and eventually even his life and his son's life for the defense of the kingdom. We have lakhs of men and women who have sacrificed family and everything for Bharat and their motherland in this Karma Bhumi. Let us pray for the peace of their souls and salute them. According to the Arab historian Biladhuri, Maharaja Dahir Cachnama recorded the following speech right before the Battle of Ravor. I am going to meet the Arabs in fierce battle in the open field, and I will fight them as best as I can for my life. I hope that my army will fight fiercely and destroy the Arabs, so that my Brahmin dynasty will be established on a firm foundation, and if we win, the history will record our victory in golden letters, that a Brahmin dynasty has the determination and the power to destroy the strong Arab army. Also, it will be an eye-opener for all the contemporary and future historians. Besides, if we die a heroic death in the battlefield, we will get Swarga, a place of honor in heaven, bringing eternal glory to our clan. He also declared that our heroic deaths would be recorded in the history books of Arabia and India. But alas, eventually what happened? Even the name of this great king Dahir Sen, the last Raja of Akhand Bharat, is not even mentioned in any history book or in any class. With the greatness of the social media, at least now, many atrocities and brutalities which were hidden till to date due to selfish leaders of India are now being brought forth to the common man and to the public. Hail the greatest warrior of Akhand Bharat. Pranams to Maharaja Dahir Sen. Jai Hind.